It's a late January morning and we've just set off from Adelaide to search for waves. We're headed to the bottom of the Yorke Peninsula to a little town called Marion Bay. With us are two South Coast lads, Ellis Nicol and Jordy Fowler. They're here with Craike and myself, Asher Pacey, to spend a week surfing, fishing and exploring this epic part of Australia. The surf forecast wasn't looking great, but we were determined to check every spot on the coast. By lunchtime it felt like we'd walked every cliff in Australia. We decided our agenda for the afternoon would be fishing for King George, something this coast is famous for. It took no more than 10 seconds and Ellis was onto something. Safe to say, Ryan and I were a little bit excited.
That made my day. What a beautiful place. Are you kidding?
How good was that? Whiting, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. No. And a big one at that.
But I've never caught one and it takes 10 seconds. Are you kidding?
And now we're trying to catch some more. It's a good day.
We hung around to catch a few more and Ryan went for a little mind surf, but we decided it was time to head home to rest up for tomorrow, Australia Day. We were done for the day, all except for giving Ryan a little bit of shit talk over the UHF.
I thought you knew how to fish.
Australia Day. We couldn't have asked for a better place that's more pristine than Pondalowie Bay. We threw a couple of couches on the roof and made our way down to the beach. A little bit of manoeuvring in the utes and we had ourselves the perfect Australia Day set up. It wasn't long before we met some local legends and someone came up with the brilliant idea of skiing on a cricket bat.
And where's this cricket bat? You got the ski?
You got the ski, yeah.
You can do swimmer.
Jordan, he reckons you can ride it.
Before we knew it, Rye was taping the cricket bat to Jordy's feet.
Mission wasn't successful, but all in all it was a good effort.
While the cricket bat skiing was a bit of a failure, local legend Shaky Jake's day was a success, pulling in this monster Craike. He was made even more of a legend when he decided to share it all with us.
It's good. This is the most enjoyable Craike fish I've ever had.
Oh, well done.
After eating our fair share of cray and a couple of beers, it was time to head home to rest our weary heads. It was day 3 and we still hadn't surfed. It was time to fill up with some coffee and some petrol and hit the road to give this surfing thing a serious crack. It was time to let the tyres down and go off the beaten track and try and find a protected corner.
Down to about 20 pounds in there probably. If in doubt, let more out.
Nothing. The wind and swell just didn't want to cooperate. It was time someone did a swell dance. After that embarrassing little number, it was time to head to the Marion Bay Tavern for some pizza, made by our mate Shaky Jake. And check out the waves this place is home to. As the weather really started to set in, we thought we'd pay our mate Wayne a visit. Wayne has been collecting surf memorabilia and boards for the past 20 years, and his house that he's built out of recycled materials is amazing.
74, yeah.
We finished the day with a quick fish and went to bed hoping tomorrow would bring us waves. We wake up early for a thirst for waves. Our dreams are quickly torn to pieces when we arrive to find the swell blown out by gale force onshore winds. But it's our last day and we're happy to make the most of it.
I was walking through the day in the middle of the night, thinking about something that's just not right. Stand on my feet cause I can't get my way. Lovers rejoice, I'm broken today. Days go by, when I'm stuck in time, hoping to change your mind, or rewind. Oh my love is fading, I'm turning blind.
It wasn't exactly the most perfect surf of our lives, but we finally got in the water and it was epic. The lads were stoked. We had one last stop before leaving, Billy's place. Say see you later to the local legend. The local hospitality was nothing like we've ever come across before.
Execute.
And that was it for our Yorke Peninsula mission. We didn't catch a whole lot of fish or waves, but we made a stack of new mates. And that's what coming to a place like this should be all about.
That. Yeah. Deal with strapping anything.